Today we're going to talk about part 2 of lesson 5.1 on better buys. So to find the better buy, we are going to find the unit price. The better buy is the product with the cheaper unit cost because remember, you always want to save as much money as possible. So when we're talking about a unit price, remember that we are talking per one item. So the cost per one box, per 1 ounce, per 1 pound. Always remember that unit is per one. So let's take a look at a few examples. Here it says Bargains R Us store offers a 12-roll package of Wipey Wonder toilet paper for $2.59. The 6-roll package is on sale for $1.25. Which is the better buy? The basic unit rate comparison is the dollar amount divided by the amount of rolls or items per package. So we are going to start by dividing the first amount, $2.59, by the number of rolls per package. So right now you should work on dividing $2.59 by 12. Once you complete that, you can start the second number, which is $1.25 for every 6 rolls. As you begin dividing, we know that 12 cannot go into 2, but it can go into 25 2 times. 12 times 2 is 24, and when we subtract, we end up with a 1. We bring down a 9, and 12 can go into 19 one time. 12 times 1 is 12. 19 take away 12 is 7, and we can bring down a 0. We know that 12 can go into 70 5 times. 5 times 12 is 60, and we have 10 left over. Now, remember that we're going to bring our decimal point straight up. When we're talking about dollar amounts, remember that we have 2 places behind the decimal. So here we need 2 places behind this decimal. So the 5 would tell the 1 to get larger. So 0.22 or 22 cents per roll. Now again, we're going to divide the next one. 6 can't go into 1, but it can go into 12 2 times. 6 times 2 is 12, with none left over. When we bring down our 5, we know that 6 cannot go into 5, so we place a 0. 6 times 0 is 0, and 5 take away 0 is 5, and we're going to bring down that last 0. 6 can go into 58 times. 6 times 8 is 48, and we would have 2 left over. Now again, when we bring up our decimal, we can see that we have 3 spots, so we're able to round to 2 decimal places. The 8 tells the 0 to get larger, so the 6-roll package is 21 cents per roll. So in this case, 22 cents is more than 21 cents. So the better buy would be the 6-roll package because we want to pay the lower amount. Now, I want you to take a minute to try the next problem on your own. Now, as you've been dividing, 24 can go into 68 2 times, and 24 times 2 is 48. 20 left over. 24 can go into 208 8 times. 24 times 8 makes 192. 8 take away 2 is 6. Borrow from the 2. 10 take away 9 is 1. We'll bring that 0 down. 24 can go into 166 times. 6 times 24 is 144. Again, we can borrow to subtract. 10 take away 4 is 6, and 5 take away 4 is 1. Bringing that decimal straight up and rounding to the nearest penny. So we know that the Walmart cans are about 29 cents per can. Now, when we divide the Kroger cans, 12 can go into 39 3 times. 12 times 3 makes 36. 12 can go into 39 3 times, and 12 can go into 30 twice. So when we subtract, we get 6 left over. Rounding to the nearest penny, the 2 tells the 3 to stay the same. So the Kroger cans are about 33 cents a can. That would make the Walmart cans cheaper, the better buy, since 29 cents is less than 33 cents. Let's take a minute to look at a couple more. So on number 2 here, a 12-ounce bottle of clean green dish soap is $1.09, while a 20-ounce bottle costs $1.99, which is the better buy. So again, we're figuring out how much does it cost per ounce, that unit cost. So we're going to take $1.09 and divide it by 12 ounces. The second problem would be $1.99 divided by 20 ounces. 12 can't go into 1, and it can't go into 10. It can go into $1.09 9 times. 12 times 9 is 108. We would subtract and bring down a 0. 12 can't go into 10, so we place another 0. And we bring that decimal point straight up. So the 12-ounce bottle costs approximately 9 cents per ounce. When we divide 20 into $1.99, we know that 20 can't go into 1 and it can't go into 19. It can, however, go into $1.99, and it can go into $1.99 9 times. 20 times 9 is 180. We have 19 left over. We'll bring down a 0. 20 can go into 190 9 times, and we would end up with 180. Now bringing that decimal point straight up and rounding to the nearest penny, the 9 tells the 9 to get bigger, which would turn into a 10, so 9 cents would round to 10 cents. This would make the better buy the 12-ounce bottle because 9 cents is cheaper than 10 cents. Now on this last one, a 12-ounce box of Thanksgiving stuffing is $2.15, while a 16-ounce box costs $2.88, which is the better buy. Go ahead and set up your problems to find the better buy. As we're dividing, we know that 12 can go into 21 1 time. 21 take away 12 is 9, and 12 can go into 95 7 times. 12 times 7 is 84. When we subtract, we can bring down a 0. 12 can go into 110 9 times. 12 times 9 is 108. So 110 take away 108 is 2, and we're going to stop there for now. Now, here we know that 16 can go into 28 1 time. 28 take away 16 is 12. 16 can go into 128 8 times. 16 times 8 is 128 exactly. So we know that this box costs 18 cents per ounce. This box costs 17 cents or 17 cents and 9 tenths of a cent left over. So when we look, if we would round this, we know that this would round to an 8, which would also make this 18 cents. But if we have to compare these directly, we should know that 179 thousandths is less than 18 hundredths. So this box would be the better buy by just a slight amount.